Welcome to Maths Class. So these are the two products in the brackets, and then the first one is going to be f of x and the second one g of x, and we have the product rule. So when you have products, the dy dx, we use product rule to simplify things. So the product of the two functions f and g, the derivative of the two functions f and g of x is going to be derivative of f of x multiplied by g of x plus derivative of g, let's just put them in order, f of x multiplied by derivative of g of x. And then from there we know that f of x is the first part, which the bracket is 2 root x plus 3 over x. We can rewrite that into exponent form. Is 2x to the power half plus 3x to the power negative 1. And then f of x is going to be, that term is that, it's going to be half multiplied by 2x to the power half minus 1 plus that multiplied by that, so it's going to be negative 1 bracket 3x negative 1 minus 1. So simplification, that is going to be half of that is 1, and 1 times x is x to the power negative half. And then simplify this, that term is negative 3x to the power negative 2. And again, g of x is going to be the second part of the bracket, 3 root x minus 2 over x, which is 3x to the power half minus 2x to the power negative 1. And then simplifying that, the derivative will be, that times that is going to be half multiplied by 3, and then half minus 1, and that is going to be, that times that is going to be negative 1 multiplied by 2 x to the power negative 1 minus 1, and that simplifies to 3 over 2, and then we have that will give us negative 1, exponent negative 1, and that is going to be positive 2x to the power negative 2. Negative 1 is 2, negative 2. And then derivative of f of x, so that's our dy dx, that's the derivative. And then that's f of x, that gives us that value, which is x to the power negative half minus 3x to the power negative 2, and all of that multiplied by g of x. That's the value we have, so g of x is going to be 3x to the power half minus 2x to the power negative 1, and then the plus there, we have plus, so that's going to be plus there, plus, so we add there, that's going to be plus. And then f of x, that's the f of x, which is 2x to the power half plus 3x to the power negative 1. And then g of x, derivative of g of x is going to be 3 over 2x to the power half plus 2 x to the power negative 2. And then from there we have to simplify, that times that will give us 3 to the power 1, and then that times that is going to give us negative 2 x to the power negative 3 over 2, and then that times that gives us negative 9x to the power negative 3 over 2, which is negative 1 and half, and that is going to give us positive 6x to the power negative 3. And we come into the second row, that's times that cancels out, so we have 3 1, and then that times that is giving us 4x to the power negative 3 over 2, and that times that gives us 9, which is positive 9 over 2 x to the power negative 3 over 2, and then that times that is going to give us positive 6 x to the power negative 2. So what we have to do, we have to add the like terms. So dy dx is going to be that's going to be 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, that plus that plus that. So we need a calculator for simplicity. You can use your mind if you don't mind. So this is a calculator, and then we have negative 2, negative 9 plus 4 plus 9 divided by 2, which gives us negative 5 over 2. So we have there that plus that gives us negative 5 over 2 x to the power negative 3 over 2, and then that plus that gives us 12 x to the power negative 3. So that's our final answer. So we just simplify that, put them in the positive rule side. So it's 5 over 2 x to the power 3 over 2, 2 to the power x 3 over 2, plus that's going to be 12 over x to the power 3. So that's dy dx, and that's our final answer. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Tutor Black Adam. Don't forget to follow or subscribe.